Why, hello there. Welcome to my sample series. This is why I showcase games running on enhanced or next generation consoles in 4K and or HDR. This week I'm doing another racing game. This is not an old racing game. This is a newer one called Internal Drift. Or Internal Drift? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, Inertial Drift. Okay. Sorry about that. Inertial Drift. This is a game one of the last games I got with Games of Gold before it was discontinued. And I thought it had an interesting look, and it seems to have an interesting control scheme as well. So I'm going to pop into the tutorial mode because that will refresh my memory as to how to play this. And yeah. Someone named Gunner, who looks like a cardboard cutout. Yeah. The drift stick. What? Something about phase shifting? It has sort of a cel-shaded look to it. I assume this game is running at 4K 60 FPS. Although, maybe that's just an assumption. I don't actually know. I think Digital Foundry did a video on this. You basically can't steer in this game with only the left analog stick. You have to use the right one as well. This is all you get when you try to steer with just the left stick. You have to do this. You have to drift in order to steer. Try lifting the throttle. Okay, if you need more angle. Alright. As you can see, I'm still not good at it, but I feel like I can get better. And that's the tutorial mode, so I guess let's pop into the settings here. See if there's anything. Also, pop the music down a little bit. Yeah, this is stuff I should have done before I hit record, but you know me. It's always amateur hour here on my channel. Alright, let's see what the story mode brings. This is as much of this game as I've played at this point. Who are these people? Okay, I'm just gonna skip this because this doesn't seem to be the least bit interesting. Hear about the racing. So I select one of these characters. Which one of these two should I? Probably this one, I guess. I don't know. I guess that previous cutscene was to get you to know their personalities or something. Alright. Guess I'll do a practice. It's got an interesting look. It looks like only like the cars themselves have the cell shading effect. Alright, this car seems more easily driftable than the one I drove in the tutorial. Or maybe I'm just getting better at it, I don't know. I feel like they must have mentioned this game in Digital Foundry. That's why I'm aware of it, but I'm not sure. To check that after I'm done recording this. Alright. I feel like I should be earning boost meter or something when I do this, like in Ridge Racer. But here, the benefit of drifting is you can actually turn the car. If you don't, then you can't. It basically won't steer at all. You can't make any turn without it. Alright. I think I'm doing good. For some reason, the visual style of this game kind of reminds me of an N64 game, and I'm not entirely sure why. It's just like the style of game. Maybe not even necessarily the visuals, but, oh, that's my ghost car. Alright, cool. Maybe not, I don't know. Seems like it's a different color than my car. It's just like the track layout being very basic or something. Always makes me think of all those like N64 era racers like Cruisin' USA and such. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Guess I hit the wrong direction on the analog stick. Alright, now I'm just getting worse. So let's finish this event. Time attack. Is this where we get like checkpoints and such? I mean, I've already beaten the target for gold in one of them, so yeah. Ah, that's a tricky corner. I'm hitting the wrong direction on the analog stick. That's what's causing it. For some reason, my brain is inversing the direction, the horizontal directions. That's kind of dumb of me. Not the game's fault. It's my fault. Still beat the target time of... of 1:06. There we go. That wasn't so good though. Alright. So I've been trying to do these videos every week on a more regular basis. Yeah, I got a second off there. That's good. I've also been trying to do like different videos and just, oh, here's another Alan Wake video. This is basically the only other time of the week that I really game outside of my daily long play stream. And since I'm in the middle of a very long game, or by the middle I mean like the beginning of it, Persona 3 Reload, it's going to take me if I only play that game, it's going to be a long time before I play anything else. A minute 1.5. That's pretty good. Gets me a gold rank. I'll take that. Alright. Race someone else's ghost. That initial drifting was not of my doing. 2 other cars? A ghost race is basically just a time attack, really. When you're drifting, you're slowing down. That's why that car propelled ahead. Although I think that's my car's ghost car. So maybe that doesn't count. Is it a problem if I lose to my own ghost? Is that my ghost car? I think so, because there's another car behind me. And the somewhat helpful rearview mirror screen up top. keep the accelerator down. Alright. An actual race. Seems like my car is based off like an old school Civic R-Type from like the 90s. Alright. That wasn't good. Alright. That was better. Well, if I keep up this rate, I'll definitely win, unless there's some sort of dumb AI rubber banding involved, which I don't think there is. This was never in the arcade, which is the only reason why you'd have that in a game. So to get the player to put more quarters in the machine. Also, there's no checkpointing in this, like a real arcade racer would have. That's how you know a racer came from the arcade, is if there's checkpoints that you have to meet. I mean, there's arcade racers, but then there's real arcade racers. If that difference makes any sense. Like Ridge Racer 6, for example, was definitely never in the arcade. It would have checkpoints in it if it did. Were any Ridge Racers actually arcade games? Like in an actual arcade cabinet? I don't know. Maybe the first one. My opponent is almost 10 seconds behind me. Interestingly enough, I just noticed that there's no, like, map of this track. There's no way of determining how far behind she is me in terms of distance. Alright. Content unlocked. A different track? I don't know if I'm ready for that. Ooh, this looks good. Look at this. I like the neon lights there and the, what looks like holograms. Much tighter corners, okay. I'm gonna practice first. Also, I feel like a map would help me know what turns are coming up. Easy right. Long, medium, left. Maybe. Yeah, something like the Sega Rally games. Or, yeah. Ah. That turn can't happen pretty quick there. Oh, old school colored lighting. Just like Quake 2. Ow. I wonder how I'm supposed to make that turn. It would have been helpful if I was paying attention. Maybe I'm supposed to let off the accelerator entirely in turns like that. It's kind of difficult for me to actually do that, to let off the accelerator without also letting off the right analog stick. I feel like I need to practice that so I can get it down to muscle memory. My natural instinct is to let off both at the same time, which is not helpful. And also a much longer lap. Almost twice as long. It is twice as long, in fact. Which means there's a lot more to memorize. Car looks green here for some reason. Now it looks yellow. I think I need to let off the accelerator completely in that turn. Which seems bad. I don't know. Doesn't seem right. One of my experience in other racing games and in driving in real life, you want to hit the accelerator at the apex of your turn. That's when you want to speed up. Not that I race in real life, but I do drive a car in real life. That's generally what I do. Alright. Well, if I actually want to race this guy at least once, I should probably do this thing, a duel. Probably gonna lose this. I don't feel confident in this and all of these turns. Okay, what is this? This is Apparently this is not a head-to-head matchup. This is like, oh, you get points scored against you the longer you are behind, and more points scored for you the longer you are ahead. Well, I'm probably going to lose then, because I cannot catch up to him. Oh, well. If I get a game over if I lose. Do game overs still exist in video games? We'll go game over, yeah. I'm getting further behind. Oh well. I feel like I blew the start of the race somehow. I'm not sure, but like he accelerated off the line much more quickly than me. Oh, look, I'm actually ahead slightly. I was. I'm not accumulating points, though. That's how long it takes to accumulate any points. Guess you have to be a certain distance. Well, I'm coming up on the half-hour mark in this video, which is where I generally stop this. So I'm going to have to stop it right here. But before I go, I want to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams, so it being live or even in archive form. My streams and my videos. Just as a quick reminder, I normally do a daily long play stream almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday, and I do 4K and/or HDR uploads just like this on Fridays. So yeah, like I said, thank you for watching. I'll be back for more of my Persona 3 reload nonsense by the time you see this video anyway, and I'll try to be back here next Friday with another 4K and/or HDR sample video. And until then, take it easy.